Hi, I'm Sarah Bartle, functional medicine nutritionist with Vibrant Via, and I'm here to talk about a couple of simple at-home tests that you can do. I work with a lot of people with chronic digestive issues or hormone imbalances or mood issues and brain fog. They have a history of mold, oftentimes mold exposure or environmental toxins, and usually impaired detox pathways that can't keep up. So one simple test is called a visual contrast sensitivity test that measures your ability to see details at low contrast levels. It's just a general neurological function measurement. A lot of things can impact our ability to perceive contrast, like nutrient deficiencies, alcohol, medications, drugs, toxin exposures, especially VOCs, mold mycotoxins, parasites, heavy metals like mercury or lead. Now, if the score is low, we may need to dig a little bit deeper into what environment is making you sick. Is it at work, home, church, school? A smell test is another great test. That's a biomarker and it measures brain function. So this test was actually developed by the military to detect biowarfare in soldiers. And studies show that reduced hearing doesn't necessarily correlate with brain function or increased dementia risk, but loss of smell does. So the nerves that carry scent messages back cross over the nerves of the memory, and they go right past that memory center. So if you're losing your sense of smell because there's inflammation in those nerves, which, by the way, comes mostly from what you've been breathing in for a long time, that inflammation can be a marker, or that can be a marker of inflammation in your brain. And so that's why the smell test is just a really simple but useful tool. Both visual and smell tests are inexpensive and cost around $15. So as I mentioned, visual contrast sensitivity testing, or VCS, measures your ability to see details at low contrast levels. And so as a general marker of neurological function, it's actually used in neurotoxin research in terms of contrast levels, spatial frequencies, similar to like a standard hearing test. A VCS test, it's usually just a presentation of a series of images on your computer screen at decreasing contrast. So basically you're recording where the contrast levels, patterns, shapes, objects, and if you can identify them or not, that's what it's keeping track of. Now, the smell test helps identify neurological function because sensory nerves are involved in various brain functions. But the way the smell test is designed is kind of like a booklet. It's the size of a large iPhone. So you open it up and there's 4 little patches that you scratch, kind of like a scratch off lottery ticket. And then it's like a scratch and sniff with 4 options. You circle the one it smells like, you turn the page, and then you have the next 4 for a total of 12 cents. So they have 97% correlation with smell tests, most sensitivity smell tests that require hundreds of thousands of dollars of equipment in research hospitals. So this is a simple way to get some good data. You receive the answers right away. The VCS test, on the other hand, takes about 10 to 15 minutes. And then the symptoms assessment can be another about 5 to 10 minutes. So you can check out the VCS test at vcstest.com, or there's another version available along with a lot of mold resources at survivingmold.com, put out by Richie Shoemaker. I usually get the smell test at thedoctor.com. And if you have any questions, if these are issues, or if you do the test and they are positive and you want to look into deeper testing and sort of a plan and a protocol to get you back to health, feel free to reach out directly. You can learn more at vibrantvia.com, and you can click there to book a free call with me. I always love to hear from you and to connect with you on Instagram as well. You can always send me a message or question there at Sarah Beth Bartle. So reach out either way, and I hope this resource has been helpful. Look forward to hearing from you.